Creepy. Creepy monsters. Creepy dolls. Okay, the threshold of the thing.
Hey, Meg, what's wrong?
My mom's dead.
I'm so sorry, Meg.
He doesn't sound that sorry.
I don't know.
Did redact it.
It's like the director says.
Regret to inform you, the instant recorder.
Don't start with C.
Okay.
Director's a puppet.
Well, we're the director now.
Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
Nah, she's missing.
I'll help you look, Telfer. We'll find your mama together.
This is us and the spirit, isn't it? Long pause. Okay, so we're Meg. Clearly. They're a very happy individual. They know the modern technology, shoot it in the bullseye. His life is in your hand. Dead. His life is, he's dead. He's not coming back. Dead president? To make it certain, I'm being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me the wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have a great dead men telling me all about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my ability to outrun the government, please let me know. I know the White House could sure use me, James Bartholomew. Again. You already watched that. Just to mark it as done. You certainly don't need to watch that again. Nothing. Big old fancy glowing thing. I mean, there's some speakers here. They're not spouting demon knowledge yet. For a moment, I wasn't sure that I was going to fall over. It just needed me to stop firing at it for it to fall over. Perfect. Okay, so I don't know where we're going. The map surely isn't accurate. Are we? Because the building can change its layout. No, I don't think those headshots were hidden. Yep, I think those headshots were going right through him. I think this crosshair is not the most accurate. You know, just make sure there's no incursion whatsoever. Toilet. No anomalies. No anomalies detected. Are we going down the corridor or are we going up? Map is unclear. Locked. Loot! House memory. Okay, I'll take them. Shifting walls. already dead. I mean, at least they're not getting into him. Shoots the device that would stop them from getting into him. Okay, so that shifting wall is preventing us from accessing.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Reach the object of power to cleanse it, but first, there's a shelter. A clean shelter. Not one that's filled with weird shit. Undefined reading. Yep, we're getting a lot of that. Blah blah blah, book club shit. Sure, it's very relevant. Didn't sound it before, so that huge paragraph I'm not going to read. More important than killing the enemies. Okay, it's firing rockets at us. The most important thing is to take out the speakers. Yep, definitely doesn't want me getting close. We didn't need those screens. Loot. Hey. Health recovery. How dare you shoot at me through the wall? Yep, just make sure nothing can contact. Ouch. I mean, I could get to it from there. No utilizing speakers. I felt like I could have already been in that. To avoid getting shot. Yep. It's the floppy disk. A floppy disk of doom. Ah, you gain powers from these things.
It's
Just
harder
to believe.
when I'm here. It's like that channel's been changed.
We are in a different
Who's
dimension.
in charge here? They're pyramids in the bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director.
I
I'm
know.
no one's director.
You keep saying that. At least I can grab things and launch at things. Got it. Beginning to believe. Astral plane challenge. Align the cube to the hole. This type of cube, perhaps, not that one. Boing. Fall off. And fall down now. Not even reading what you're saying. That was a swing and a miss. Why can't I grab that? I'm out of juice. Got it. Okay, so we've got limited use to do things. Is boring into Astral Plane's secret base. You must stop them. And mute them. Okay. I will mute the noise. The floppy disk is now bound and delivered. Bound and delivered. The blood is seeking in. It's seeking your astral plane.
You were gone. Cut off.
People. Collectibles, case files, the floppy disk. Must be contained in cell with no other loose material. The subject is an 8-inch diskette contained in Soviet North code. Bound, it allows para-utilitarians to collect, telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. But wish to throw more than cups. It's bound to a guy for research purposes. That guy is probably dead. Stolen from several military bases located in Russia by agents, and with the CIA, the diskette contained launch codes to nuclear missiles, believed to be reserved for use against England. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant of the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Health recovery, energy boosts. I mean, nothing new. Still don't have a shatter.
Just like
Okay, so ones with the red aura, I probably need to smack with the thing first, right? Like the money. Guy ran off up the stairs. Damn it, I missed. Okay, that's all of them. Door is neither locked nor unlocked. Guess we're not breaking in that way. Big old ventricle. Yeah, I guess we weren't getting up from below. The below was just a teaser, wasn't it? Now we can telekinetically throw things. Just search in to see if there's anything that has changed. Doesn't seem that there is. Okay. Nothing special down here because we didn't go down there either. Yeah, door's locked. We're not getting in yet. Maybe later. That was easy. The Rangers of the Bureau of War Defense and Well Armed Expeditionary Services, their corrupted counterparts, are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained in a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during all response and threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. His Rangers utilised these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by the Bureau instructors. Some were additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armour. His Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond being protected by some shielding of dense His resonance capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the His Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, it's feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree, as the His able to tap into just combat training, utilise it. Further observation is required. Sounds like they're deliberately infecting them to observe. The Bureau also, you know, there's no reason to happen, but they have all this information on them. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets in engineering work as well as compensatory. His demolition experts are only observed his variations to wield specifically built rocket-propelled grenades, making them to identify and track his entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that his restrict usage of this weapon to Bureau personnel who trained specifically for its use. Does this tell about the behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still so many unknowns. Well, it seems that way, doesn't it? Or, you know, they lack enough missile launchers, so they only give them to the people that they found them on. Because they can't create them out of thin air. There's nothing else in this shit. We've already looked in that. Okay, so we've now gained access through...
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Hotline Miami. Where am I? Communications department. There's a lift. There's a box. All the loot. More undefined reading. Okay, so I can take the fire extinguishers and throw at things, perhaps. Nothing particularly interesting in here. I'm not seeing a speaker. I mean, there's these. But I feel like there was audibly one there. Yeah, I think the aiming system is a little off. Okay, this was clearly what we were hearing. Just a little bit, you know? I mean, I don't need to break every single speaker. I'm breaking most of them. We don't need to break every single one. Shatter projectile boost, but we don't have shatter. Gold walls. That looks promising. Probably full of enemies. The mail room. Where we going? I mean, we've been around everywhere else. I think the big old circle room's probably where we want to go. Shut up. Oink. Okay, I'm not shooting everyone and everything. We've done that. Been there. Walls. Hi. It took a few hits there. Hello. Okay, boss. Noted. Ranger first class. Launch efficiency. Some things we can't equip. Launch energy cost. Okay, so we can make things cheaper to pick up and launch. Well, that was like a mini boss guy. In a room, in a side room, another house memory. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized use. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that users accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. The investigators were able to track these through their IP addresses. The following are confirmed identities: Patrick Zeretians, Rubens Nogueira, Arto Glmachi, Christopher Mills Bowling, Jaco Seiren. These individuals who breached of Bureau Code 91 have been placed under surveillance. Action pending. Network disconnected. These are some very interesting booths. I mean, to make sure that we've got full health. Looks like it. I think we got the handle of the battles. Cameras are definitely watching us. Cameras are definitely watching us. I won't kill everyone, kills everyone. Wait. I have clearance to these rooms now. Uh-oh. I've not been clicking things like that. We probably could have gone in some of the rooms. And attention to Alberto, the last time I explained this. Internal lockdowns are managed triggered by events that lock one or all the sectors, restrict the use of the service outlet, effectively locking staff in the sector until the emergency can be handled. These can only be lifted by directorial overrides and maintenance once the director is satisfied the situation's under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by code red contamination breach. Based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together, it has only been lifted once the threat has been neutralized or high claims individual gives the system override all clear. The process is not the same as director, so stop saying so in documentation. And it's all confused as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays this way. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it. Let's just make sure the staff understand how this whole mess works. Okay, so there's probably doors I could have been in. Cheery music? How badly do I want it? Keep going. How much of a loot goblin are you? It will most definitely kill you. If she didn't get stuck in the animation for opening it, we'd been fine. How much of a loot goblin are you? You're probably going to get some ability to deal with this later, and you should definitely come back later. Or you can just run in there stupidly right now, get it and die, and have a potentially 5-minute loading screen. You know, there's choices. You could go deal with it later when you won't die, or you can get the loot and have a long loading screen. Explosive elemental hazards provide an opportunity to damage enemies. They can be just as hazardous to you, but what's about this hazardous fungus that seems to be spreading everywhere? The mold that just killed us twice. The enemies, not so much. The mouldy rooms that I probably should wait until we have a way to deal with. Probably with fire. Probably with fire. You know, we could deal with them later. Or we can stupidly run into them right now and get the loot early. that we probably can't even use because we don't have the weapons to deal with them. So, you know, there's options. There's certainly options. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know how late I'm necessarily going to go today because I need to wake up stupidly early tomorrow. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. You know, I'm just still holding screens. And, you know, if we're going to sit through another loading screen, I'm keeping going. Keeping going. I'm definitely interested. And I can see why someone else compared it to Alan Wake, because I had no idea it was supposedly Alan Wake-like. But the TV thing, you know, the TV thing is definitely Alan Wake. Yep, definitely Alan Wake. We should play through that at some point. Wow. It wasn't initially on my plan, but, you know, maybe at some point. People tempt you into playing other games by playing them and talking about them, and you're like, I should. The dangers of similar tastes, isn't it? Like, maybe I should also play that. No. And now there's a whole heap of backlog games that I want to play. There's a whole heap of them. But yeah, we're gonna do this on Monday, yes, and it's gonna be me slow, and then we're gonna do Hitman and Metal Gear for now, and then sporadic other streams where I need to do other things as well, because I need to do more than just these three. Yup, there's also other games that I've been sent codes for and I need to do, and there's sponsor things. So yeah, there's things. Bum 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 bum. These loading screens take forever. Too long. Very punishing. We shouldn't go losing. It should. I thought we might be able to get away with that. No, there is no getting away with it. Almost, we almost made it out. What if I had health boosts? Okay, maybe if I equipped a health boost thing. I think we've got a health boost thing. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Okay. I can steal these. That's just eliminated. Right, so we don't have level 2 clearance. We have level 1 clearance now. Right, so we've been in here, we've done all of this. Yep. Killed all the enemies. Thankfully, those don't respawn. I should keep an eye out on... Where the heck even am? Okay. Because I died, we've respawned somewhere else entirely. Not the last checkpoint that we had. I'm back towards the other thing. Blood runs through you. I mean, we surely got the item out of that room, though. I know that this is full of mush. Whatever. I was trying to see if there's a way that I could deal with the mush, like if I hit the vents with the new power. Reds. You're not dead yet. Hey. Okay. Reload efficiency gained. Okay, so we're back to this room. Which is... Why have you taken over my checkpoint? That seems a little cheeky. Hi, I see you. Where am I going? That way? You're not dead. You're not dead, huh? Right, so I think I'm going through this way. Okay. Grenades? No. Okay. And we're dealing with them. Don't know why so many of them are spawning. Okay, this is the way that we came. This is where we got the thing, but it wasn't a checkpoint, was it? Okay, so through...
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
The mail room. The Hotline Miami room. Mail room. Right, we should go the proper ways. Okay, that just despawns because we held it too long beyond where it was meant to be. The mail room.
Locked.
Fun.
Maybe there's a key nearby.
A key! Yes, I must have definitely already had that key when I opened a locked door that I should have had a key for. Yep. I must have already got that key. I need a flashlight. I need a flashlight. Probably in one of these toilets. Do you think the guy that I killed? This is the weirdness that we died in. Yep, he explodes. There's got to be some way to cleanse it, right? I mean, this was a locked door, and I already opened it as though we had a key. And here again? Do you think the guy had the key? And I already beat it early? I think I might have already beat it early, you know? Pain. I think I might have already beat this before we were meant to. Like, why are there more spawning than last time? Oh dear! I beat that room already. And we got the key. We already beat the Colonel, but maybe because I didn't go do the thing that we're supposed to, I messed up. I kind of feel like we already did that. Kind of feel like we already did that. That was the first actual death to enemies. But there seems to be more of them in there than the last time that I took it out. I don't know. I don't know. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. Ba-da-da-dum, bum-bum-bum-bum. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Useful to avoid enemy projectiles. The rocket launcher guy that shot me a lot was probably a reason that we died. Yep. Didn't take care of him quick enough that time. I don't know. I mean, I was being a lot less careful that time as well. But it's because we hadn't been dying to enemies. You know? Hadn't been dying to enemies. I have no idea how long this game is. Like, you know, obviously we just seem to be starting to get into it, but, you know, if it's just all in this building, we've kind of seen a lot of the building now. Obviously this phone call will probably tell us a lot of what's going on when we get to it. Okay. But ironically, we were right next to an extra checkpoint we were supposed to unlock and I didn't. Because I Papega and exploring rather than going to checkpoint. Explore too much. And find some extra things, but also trouble. Trouble we weren't supposed to go to. These loading screens, though, you know, these loading screens, they're long. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-bum, bum, 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 bum. Don't ask me why I'm singing this song for no reason. I don't know. I don't know, it's just happening. Because of the long ass loading screens, I guess. Boom, boom, boom. And then I need to be somewhere stupidly early tomorrow. Wednesday, we should be good. And then I've also got a phone call tomorrow. And then 2 more things on Thursday to go to. A lot. It's very, very busy times. The whole of the week, very, very busy. 10 days till sponsor. So, you know, there's actually a time where I'm not supposed to do it before. So that should be good. It should be really good. And then the Steam sales are on at the same time, so I get to spend the money. That should be very good. You are Papega. Hang on. Oh. Hi. You have a key, do you? Clearance level 1! Category 2, Category 3, Category 1.
Just open the door.
Surely if I'm clearance, I'm allowed to read the unidentified reading now. Okay, well that was irony, wasn't it? It turns out that that stuff up there is still a pointless room then. And I did unlock this room up here. Oh, it doesn't have a clearance level, it's just a room. Likely before we were supposed to. Ooh. double clearance level 1.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the year tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today,
Somewhere along the line, we went weird. No one was sure how it happened. Where just something caused by someone or something, or if it just happened by itself. There were a lot of stories. Everyone had a theory of how it happens, of which may be the weirdest, and perhaps only fittingly singled out here was the talk about a strange golden space helmet that someone had found in a secret research project to replicate and manufacture these helmets. It was said that the helmet opened a way to another place, different from this one. Trying to read this and listen is impossible. Sleeping with the corpse. Room 47.
I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me.
No ghosts.
Thoughts or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was
He rolled off bed.
stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated.
Okay, so he went to the upside down world.
Find me another room. There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange.
When that other was actually a place, or just something that came over when you were wearing the helmet, no one knew. Not even the scientists in charge of the project, in any case. Or so the myth went. The helmets, or the people trying them on, brought the other closer to here, and things got weird. Things that people had learnt to take for granted, like technology and physics and religions, and time and stuff, just stopped working like they had used to. Stopped altogether, or became something different. There were lots of accidents and terrible catastrophes at first, and most people died and disappeared. In some places it rained flowers, and others blood, and sometimes the other was very close and everything rippled and warped as something big on the other side passed close by, and sometimes it was even almost like the old times. In time, people adjusted and adapted and learned to use the new things and laws to fix some of the old, but mostly as time went by, people just forgot that things had ever been different, and the weird became normal. Everyone, at least everyone who believed in the myth, thought that the golden helmets and the people who wore them were bad, and they seemed to have a for those in the golden helmets, even while they were hardly ever seen anymore, were often, on those rare occasions, doing bad things. Luckily, the other gave many people strange abilities, and a few heroes rose to fight the bad things. And there were lots, if the bad things, and lots of the good things as well. But now, even more than before, the other things were ambiguous and never simple or clear, and people rarely could tell the good from the bad. In any case, things went on, and it almost never was boring. Who wrote this? Report to Dr. Tarling. You think that's what the voice on the microphone is saying? A really, really old keyboard. Mailroom. Another shelter. Radio to block out the noise. Health boost. Yeah. I'm probably supposed to put the health boosts on. To go run into the void, right? Probably suppose this is a washroom.
They can fly now. Great.
Hello, Tomasi. That was not fortunate. Okay, so dodge is the first one. And then I need to actually hit with the hit with the third. Okay. That's he's half wearing a t-shirt. What a way to wear it. Well, he's gone. His elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets, while others launch objects on telekinetic attacks. Have been ineffective against his, even though I hit him a few times with telekinetic attacks. Due to their own talent in this area, they do not use any weaponry except their own natural abilities. Some hits elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. It's likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? Is it possible these individuals were bound to objects' power prior to corruption? It's also worth considering that his resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in individuals that corrupt. Refer to the file for more information. Multimedia. Okay, that's just the shame I can't leave it playing while moving around. I don't know, I think we got him.
The hotline should be past the mailroom.
I think we got him for definite. He's never coming back. I hit him pretty good. I feel like I got him pretty good, and the game cheesed me out of defeating him. Sick. Eight shortcuts. Got it. Ladders. You think I could have just came up the top way? Probably could have just came up to the top floor. Files. A spate of disappearance was traced to the home of the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of the local celebrity, located at which had been connected to a total of several hundred disappearances in the area, because that's a lot of redacted size. Agents found no one inside. While searching the closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cords in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were recovered at the oldest house several days later, but not hundreds of days later. Found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. A light switch cord in Boots' home closet disappeared in the incident. Okay.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
affecting the staff at the U.S.
Okay. We've got a
Embassy in Havana.
The hiss got him.
Sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make
more house memories.
Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but doctors examine them first. Honestly, what are the odds that altered atoms show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Not anymore.
The hotline can't be far now.
Hotline Miami. Surely can't be far now. Copium. Shatter recoil efficiency. A hotline chamber. I mean, I can hear a phone ringing. There's probably going to be enemies between us. Director Trent, Carol Bishop, and Bill Everett. Just to clear it.
Right, take the...
Who needs to get scanned by the security alarm?
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord.
Right, it'll translocate us.
Black Pyramid.
It's going to be in maze. Okay, got it. Like I suggested. It's all marked with the black pyramid. But I wonder, does it match the... You think we can go in there now, actually? You think it matches the layout of the other thing? So that's death. That's not the way. That's a big hole of death. Okay. That's what I'm going to call it there. I was going to wait till we answer the phone call. But I think because we fell down the hole and it's like a 5-minute loading screen. That's what I'm going to call it there. I'll be back on Wednesday with some Hitman. Catch you then. Unless it loads really quickly, but I don't think. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.